KSI versus Tommy Fury was scored horribly. Here's how it should have been scored. So we recently just come off the mega fight between KSI and Tommy Fury, and there's a lot of mixed opinions on this fight and the outcome. As we all know, Tommy Fury was given the win by majority decision, but was this a robbery? In today's video, we're going to take this scoring into our own hands and come to a conclusion on if KSI is to appeal this one as he said he would, what the outcome should be. We're going to break down this fight round by round and compare it to the judges' scorecards. Firstly, what did each judge give this fight? So the first judge gave it a 57-57 draw, which is fair enough. The other two gave it a 57-56 in favor of Tommy Fury. But let's not waste any more time and get straight into the scoring. So we'll start off with round one. I think out of all the rounds, this is the one that isn't really debatable. Every judge scored it the same, a 10-9 to KSI, and I completely agree with that. KSI came out, pushed the pace, was the aggressor for most of the round, and landed the more meaningful shots. So that's a 10-9 round to KSI. Round two. So this is the most controversial round of the fight. Considering each judge gave it a different score, let's talk about it. So the first 30 to 40 seconds of the round, Tommy came out as the aggressor and landed some effective counters and cleaner shots as a whole. So yes, this was Tommy's round if we're judging it for the first minute. But as soon as KSI called for the back of the head shot and a point was taken from Tommy Fury.
Point. 100%. How many more warnings? I think he has to take away a point right now. This has to be it. They're going to do it. He absolutely is. And that's huge in a 6-round fight. That's as good as a knock.
And by the way, I think they both should have been deducted a point since KSI did exactly the same thing afterwards. But regardless of that, after Tommy lost a point, KSI landed cleaner shots for the next 30 seconds and was definitely the aggressor. And even if he wasn't getting through most of the punches he landed, he got through some clean shots and definitely hurt Tommy. The rest of the round from there, I would definitely call it even since it was a pretty terrible rest of the round and just a clinch fest. Nothing really happened after that.
But this is maybe taking a lot out of KSI.
So without the point deduction, I'm going to give it a 10-9 to KSI. I think mainly for his aggressive sequence, it edged him this round. Otherwise, I would have called it an even round, if not Tommy's round. Take away the point, and that's a 10-8 to KSI. Round 3. Now, this is where Tommy started to pick up the pace and started effectively landing on KSI. No debate needed on this one, really. This was definitely Tommy Fury's round, a 10-9. Now, round 4. This was where the fight got really bad. It was pretty much a hug show from here, but I'll do my best to score it as I can. Honestly, I think the only way I can score this round is just by who landed more and who landed the cleaner shots, which in this round would be edged to KSI. So I can give him this round as a 10-9. By the way, guys, just to let you know, in boxing, points should be scored for these 3 things, and this is how you're scoring each round: tactical aggression, ring generalship, and defense. Well, first off, let's just cross defense off both of their lists because I rarely saw much effective defense from either. So really, this fight to me is on who pushed the pace and who was the aggressor and who took control of the fight. I'm going to give round 4 to KSI as a 10-9. Round 5 and 6. Yep, these whack rounds deserve to be scored together. Apart from these rounds being purely clinching, I think Tommy was more effective than KSI and controlled the center of the ring better than KSI. Neither of these rounds had too many meaningful fight-changing shots landed, but I'm going to give these rounds to Fury purely for controlling the ring and keeping KSI on the back foot, making him move more and clinch more to avoid Tommy's aggressive onslaughts. So that's another 2 10-9 rounds to Fury. So ladies and gentlemen, if we do the math on these scores round by round, can I get a drum roll please? We get a 57-56 W for KSI. And that just goes to show how important that point taken off for Fury was. If there was no point taken off, I would have scored this fight a 56-56 draw at best. As a whole, I do think Tommy Fury boxed a whole lot cleaner than KSI did, even if I give the win to KSI. But since we're scoring this fight fairly and effectively based on each round, it would be a win for KSI. And not a single judge gave KSI a win, which, I don't know, what do you guys think on that? I still don't think this is a moral win for KSI or for either actually, as this is hands down one of the worst fights I have seen in my life. I think it's more embarrassing for Tommy Fury, to be honest, since KSI is technically a YouTuber, but neither of them did what they said they were going to do, and it was a pretty boring fight altogether. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my scoring, or am I completely off? Let us know in the comment section. If you enjoy this kind of video, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload from us. That'll be all. We'll catch you in the next one.